What's good in the hood, YouTube? This is Crazy Samurai 71 here, bringing another video. Today I'm bringing a video on Morphicon 2018, and today we'll be talking about a new exclusive item that will be available at Morphicon, as well as new artwork that was revealed for Prince, as well as the main t-shirt and an additional t-shirt that will be available at Morphicon to have, and will also probably be on sale as well if you're someone that's going there and you're not able to get it with your package. It will be available, I'm sure. They tend to have extras available inside the convention area, so if you need multiple, or if there's some other reason why you want an additional one, they typically have those at a vendor that will be selling them, so that's good to note. As far as things go otherwise, let's get started with the new exclusive item to Morphicon. The new item is an extension of a previous exclusive item, and I want to start off by reviewing with everyone what the exclusive items have been so far for this Morphicon that we know of. So for starters, back in August there was the reveal that there would be a Legacy Lord Draken figure. So it's one of the Legacy figures, but it's going to be Lord Draken. Lord Draken, for those who don't know, is a major character in the Boom comics, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic series. So if you're a fan of the comic series, or maybe you just want to have this character, very cool. You know, he's based on Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger to some, the White Ranger to others, the Red Zeo Ranger, the Red Turbo Ranger, and the Black Dino Thunder Ranger. But in this case, it's an alternate universe, and he's a character that is evil and has remained evil. So keep that in mind. Very cool character. Well, he actually didn't remain evil. He started off evil, then he became good, then he went back to being evil. There's a whole story to it. If you haven't read the comics, you should definitely do it. Very good comic series and a really cool character. So I do have a figure ordered. I could theoretically get a lot more than I ordered, but I decided against it because it's like I only need one personally. Could I get more? Yes, I could, and I'm even tempted to buy a second one just to have it, but I'm not like dying to buy it right now, you know. For those who don't know, back when pre-sales happened, they were about $40. Now they're about $50. So if you are interested, you can still buy them even if you're not attending. You just have to, if you're not attending, make a non-attending membership. If you are planning on doing it for either non-attending, or if you're considering attending and you haven't already registered, do it now. There's actually 5 more days to register for Morphicon. After that, you cannot register for Morphicon unless you go there in person and have to deal with the lines and hope that you can actually get into the convention. And then on top of that, you can't, after the 9th, adjust anything as far as adding more exclusive items. So say you wanted to have a 5th or a 3rd or a 2nd or whatever Lord Draken figure, or you want a second one of the other Legacy of the other exclusive items, you can't do that after that point. So keep in mind, if you're planning on attending still, make sure you do it now so that you actually know you're going to get what you want. As far as other things go, we also had the confirmation a couple weeks ago of a Funko Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazord Black and Gold pop. So it's the Mighty Morphin Megazord as a pop figure in black and gold. So that's pretty cool. It's a pretty common release that they've done before with the regular Megazords for Mighty Morphin, especially with the Legacy line. They've released the Mighty Morphin Megazord for the regular Megazord size and everything in black and gold. Same with the Dragon Zord and also Titanus. So yes, all those have been released, so it's cool to see it in that form, and many people are wanting it. It's $25 if you're attending, it's $40 if you're not attending, and the main reason for that is because of shipping and because it's an exclusive item. If you want a pop protector, which will be a protector that will make sure that it doesn't get damaged, that's an additional $5, so keep that in mind. Not the worst idea ever if you're planning on getting it. I personally am not a pop collector, so I kind of not that interested in the pop. but you know, maybe if I'm tempted beforehand, I might consider buying it, but I'm not like pushing for it, at least right now. As far as other things go, the last item that was announced today is a Lord Draken throne. So this basically is an extension of the Lord Draken figure, and it's meant for Lord Draken. And I'm going to give you guys the basic details so that you understand the general idea of this throne. So the throne is really cool looking overall. It's well designed, and it's based on things from the comics. It's limited, handmade, and it's painted just for the Lord Draken action figure. Paint will vary some per piece, which makes sense because some pieces probably had more detail done than others, and some ones maybe are sculpted differently because, again, this is handmade. This isn't one that was made in a factory where it's the same thing over and over again. In other words, this is like a group of people or one person that's going about it and making these. So again, one might look different than the other, which is cool for the other reason, which is that each one will be boxed and numbered. So in other words, I think there's going to probably be like 3,000 of these, maybe less. I actually don't really know the exact number, but in other words, what that means is that each one will have its unique trait, and also will have a number on it that will say, okay, this is number so and so out of however many there are, which is always cool to have that kind of special numbering where you know that you're one of the few that has a specific item that will not be released ever again because it's limited, and it's cool to have that kind of thing happen. As far as the cost goes, it's $65 if you're attending, which is expensive. I was actually considering buying it, but at the same time, I'm a little bit unsure if I really want it. It's nice if you're someone that really is interested. I'm tempted, but I don't know if I want to shell out $65. Again, I like to buy things like this, but at the same time, I'm not sure if I'm like over the top, dying to buy it. If you're not attending, it's $80. I've heard other people for some reason say it's $85. Don't know why. Online it does say $80. Maybe it is $85. If you're an international not attending, it's going to be $100, which is a lot. But just keep that in mind. It is available for now, and once it goes, and when you go to Power Morphicon, I don't know if they'll have many available to purchase there, but that's something to always consider as well. As far as other things go, I mentioned the art prints. That's the other thing I wanted to talk about. Art prints are something that they tend to release as posters, as well as something that they release through t-shirts. These ones especially that I'm going to be talking about, both of them will be available. One's a convention print and one is a Gold Ranger print, basically meaning that the convention print is the one that everyone that's going to the convention will get, no matter what, and it is the same print that will be on the regular t-shirt for Power Morphicon. Typically, when it comes to the convention print that will be on the t-shirts, it's usually an image that showcases the red Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, because everyone loves Mighty Morphin, because Mighty Morphin is so popular, and because of the fact that it's where it started. And then it also will have the current season that's on TV, as well as the next season of Power Rangers featured on it. In this case, it's a little different. In past years, they've had it like that. So in 2014, for example, I'm just giving you a rough example here. 2014, they had it where it was the Super Mega Force Red Ranger and the Dino Charge Red Ranger with the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger. In 2016, they had it where it was the Dino Charge Red Ranger in the T-Rex Supercharged mode with the Ninja Steel Red Ranger and the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger. In this time around, they're doing it differently, where they're going to have the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger in the image, Lord Draken for some reason, and also the Beast Morphers Red Ranger. So it is interesting that they are replacing the Ninja Steel Red Ranger, which many people would have expected to see here, with Lord Draken. I do understand that he is an exclusive item at Power Morphicon, and really this is for Power Morphicon, so they're going to advertise the thing that they're maybe focusing on, and I like that idea, but it does definitely seem to be different for that obvious reason. Though, as many people know, the Boom comics have become very big, so I do understand it from that perspective as well. It is kind of nice to have it from multiple perspectives rather than having to always do what they've been doing, and maybe in this case change it up like they did this time. Which means that, say, in 2020, maybe the artwork will look completely different. Maybe they'll have Ranger Slayer. Maybe they'll have someone completely different that will be representing that third character instead of Lord Draken, you know? You never know. There's always a possibility. But I do like the artwork a lot. I think it looks really cool. It is interesting to see the new Power Rangers logo featured with the Hasbro logo next to it. That is kind of interesting. It does look kind of like it's stuck in there, specifically with the print. It just sort of seems like they just kind of threw it in there. Again, it may change a little bit, but I don't think it's going to change all that much. But overall, I think the artwork looks pretty good. The other print, which is a Gold Ranger print, meaning that if you have a gold membership or higher, you are going to get this print. This print is pretty cool. It actually shows the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers with the Megazord, as well as some Japanese text, which is very, very cool. And at the bottom it says Power Morphicon, which is very neat. Very cool print. I like it a lot. It does tell you the print artist. Currently, we don't know what the Red Ranger print is, the Silver Ranger print, or the Platinum Ranger print is. So keep that in mind. There are other prints. There's going to be one for Red. So if you have a Red Ranger membership, you'll be able to get that one. If you have a Silver one, you'll be able to get the Red Ranger and the convention one, as well as the Silver one. And then if you have Gold Ranger, you can get Gold, Silver, Red, and the convention print. And if you have Platinum, you can get Platinum and below. Yes, so there's several prints coming. We'll have to wait and see when we'll actually get to see the actual final print. This one actually, I'm kind of unsure. It tells you the artist for each of these, so that's why I was a little bit uncertain. But yeah, it looks like this is the Gold Ranger one based on the positioning of things, and that's fine. So as far as things go, those are the two main things. The t-shirt as well is shown, which basically is the same design as the convention print, just on a t-shirt. Again, it is a mock-up, so that does mean that things can change, and keep that in mind if you are attending. That is a possibility. If you go to the apparel section, you actually can see the gold shirt and also the convention t-shirt. So that means that you'll get both. There will obviously be additional clothing for other levels of membership. So we only see here the convention t-shirt and the gold shirt, but there will also be one for platinum. Platinum likely will be it might be a t-shirt and also a sweatshirt. Usually they do hoodies. I remember last time they had a hoodie, and that was very cool. I believe it was like a T-Rex Supercharge red hoodie, which I did get, which was very cool. It's a really nice hoodie. It's completely red, but it also has like the symbols and everything that kind of represent the T-Rex Supercharge mode. So that's really cool. Very, very neat to know that is coming. As far as other things go, they don't have anything available yet for the Henshin Vault coins, like no new updates as of now, but you can, like the images, when I find them, I'll definitely do a video on them. And they'll be representing most likely either the current season or something from Mighty Morphin. Usually it's one or the other, or it's both. I remember in past years they've had it where it's been like Zordon coins. In some cases it's been ones for the current season. And there's also like the standard convention coins as well, which will be coming soon. As of now, we don't know what the art looks like for any of those. As far as the difference between them will be, they'll choose an image for those that haven't been to Power Morphicon before. So they'll choose some image. It could be a ranger head or something like that, and they'll have it in different forms. So for example, they'll have it from convention coin, silver, platinum, and gold. So if you're a platinum membership, that means you'll get all these coins in the different colorations. So a platinum coin, a gold coin, and a silver coin, as well as a convention coin. So no matter what, you're getting a coin, but certain memberships give you more than others. So that's the big difference. As far as other things go, that's about it that's new, but I did just want to discuss those couple of things. I know that some people will be purchasing these things, so that's why I wanted to make you guys aware. As far as whether or not I will consider purchasing the Draken Throne, I am considering it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to commit to it. The other stuff is stuff that I'm going to get no matter what, because I am a platinum membership, so that means that I'm guaranteed these items. And also, if you're a platinum membership, keep this in mind, you're going to be one of the first people in line regardless. Platinum memberships get priority over everyone else. That does happen, so keep that in mind. You'll be one of the first people into the convention when the convention actually happens. I had that happen to me last Power Morphicon, and that was very cool, so I got to be in there an hour early before the majority of people got to be there, and I got to take all the first picks I could, which was very, very exciting to be one of the first to be into Power Morphicon. So keep that in mind. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. So until then, guys, I am Crazy771, and goodbye, guys.